to do justly, to love mercy.
It's very important because if you get off, you can go into the ravine, right? So it is very important. You know, my driver now, those days, in 1998, when I told the logistics supervisor, he was in the meeting, when I said, no more corruption, no more bribe. And the lorry driver, the next few days, he came and see me, boss, mana boleh? Tak boleh lah. Cannot, not possible. Okay? Go to Puspakom, we sure fail. I said, please, sing, no. I said, when the lorry go into the ravine, who will die? He said, saya lah. I will die if you go into the ravine because the lorry was not inspected, very well. So I told him that and he lived by that, and then he came back, he failed. He said, boss, I told you already, he failed one. I said, yeah, of course, I failed. He said, what's the problem? Then there is a notice on what you should repair, right? So I said, take back to the workshop, do whatever that's needed, and go again. Most of the time, 2 times or 3 times, okay? Then you get passed, all right? So you know what my driver do? Nowadays, go 1 round, right? He did everything already. He went to the workshop, he prepared the brakes and everything, paint the woods, whatever, he cleaned the underneath and the top, take out the canvas, whatever he do. But still failed. Because there was no 50 bucks in between the seats, right? So what he do? He even more clever, he's very smart. He drive his car, his lorry to the nearest coffee shop, sit down there and have his tea, and then 2 hours later he come back to the end of the line and then go again, pass. See, he's damn smart, Okay, we don't have. So we have to educate people what is, and then, sorry, why is this thing up and down or side? Sideline. So there's an offer, we offer people, and there's somebody who take it is bribe, okay? Doesn't work, huh? No battery. And then there's one who asks for it. Okay, in Mandarin, 3 weeks ago I was in this his service in the Permai Puchong Permai Methodist Church. I was speaking in Mandarin. Mandarin was very good. Giving bribe means hui lu. Hui lu, I give you bribe. Hui lu. But tan wu is corruption. It means bribe. I take the bribe. Okay, so the Mandarin word is very specific. So in English it's not so specific. So there's one who asks for it and then you give. So this is bribe. Right? And then how do we stop it? How can we stop it? You educate people what is bribe and then how we stop it. So very easy. There's an offerer. And then there's one who take it. So the one, who are you? Who are you? You are the offerer or you're the taker? You are the offerer. So stop it. Stop it. You stop it lah. You don't have to say, hey, policeman corrupted lah. Hey, these immigration people corrupted lah. My client corrupted lah. The buyer corrupted lah. So you stop it. It's you. It's within your power. You don't have to tell the police, don't take. So no bribe lah. Correct? Very simple lah. So we educate our staff. And then this thing is not moving. Why? Okay, then there will be some video, somebody asks, right? People stop your car and say, hey, you drive too fast lah, blah 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 blah. So you are the giver, right? You stop giving lah. No bribe. Hey, come on. You stop. It's in your power, You don't come and talk to me, this bribe and all this. Then there's no bribe. So please, stop it. And then this is the temptation when they come. The commitment. The devil is always there. So what do you want to do? Hey, I give you a summon, you have to pay 3,000, okay? Because of this, that. So what do? You pay now. You pay now. Pay lah. Pay lah. Pay 100. 3,000. 100, 3,000. Summon, 100 have to pay, 2,900. Return on investment. You're a businessman, correct? So that's a temptation. But hold on to this principle. You need 100% commitment. Now, I know the second dip is coming. It's testing the Christian now. Second dip is coming. Okay, the recession is coming. I'm sorry, whatever the financial people tell you, so US is coming back, Europe is coming back. I'm very sorry, it's going down. Everything is going down. Please be prepared. Okay, in 2009, we were in the midst of recession. My factory, which is about 4 acres, we can play football in the factory, And there was these people who were asking us to quote them for a educational book in the country, in Mozambique. 1.4 million, they asked us to mark up to 1.9 million. I asked it, what is it for? They said logistic management. I said, oh wait, I go back and pray first. So I prayed, I really prayed, 3 days, no peace in me. I said, no, I'm not taking the order. You say, yeah, you're playing football in the factory, why don't you take the order? I said, I got no peace. And they say, well, what kind of businessman you are, man, blah, 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 blah. I said, oh, you can walk to the next printer and give them the job. They said, cannot, because they are not like you, because they are not compliant to this, not compliant to that. And I said, I'm sorry, if you ask me to top up 500,000 ringgit, I said, no, there's abuse of public money, and that's corruption. So when temptation comes, and then there's a cost to doing all this, okay? Now I've got 15 minutes, so I have to go very quick. Compliance costs, national laws, DOE, blah, blah, blah. You have to comply. Your neighbor built extension, you cannot build. He got 6,000 square feet extra, yours nothing. See, your neighbor got bigger space than you. So what do? You stick to your principle, or you say, okay I also follow, because competition. No. And then there were international law. Like us, we have to abide by the Supplier Ethical Data Exchange UK and the International Council of Toys Industries US, and we can only work 10 hours a day, 8 hours plus 2 hours OT. Our neighbor work 24 hours, the same person works 7 days. We have to rest 1 day, and we are not competing. We cannot. Our client always asks us, hey, why the other printer can deliver in 3 days, why you cannot? How to deliver in 3 days? We have to stop on Sunday, and we can only work 10 hours a day for one shift. So it's higher operating costs, culture shock. But I tell you, there's the benefit. You want to know the benefit, right? There's the benefit. That's the cost, but there's the benefit into it. The trust within the company, among your client, among your suppliers, they know that you can be trusted. And then we have new businesses. People are like-minded people, they want to give you business. Because, as a top management, you're afraid that there will be leakages everywhere. Right? You carry that gunny sack, you carry the container, and then there was all leaking because of corruption, bribery. Everybody take within your company. You don't know, because it's a culture. And then we have to do continuous improvement, because you don't give bribe, people open their eyes with the magnifying glass and look at your goods over one dot, over one scratch. But when you give bribes, everybody pass, no problem. 2 eyes closed, like in the Bible. Yeah. So we have measured quality, we have international acceptance and long term. So this is our button of filtration. Filter. So any deal that comes, or any policy you want to set, or even the salary or minimum wages or whatever it is, you have to go through all these buttons. Filter them. Honesty, integrity, zero corruption, human rights, are we fair, just? Okay, are we treating the foreign workers same as what our own people here? And then the environment care, that's why we win the environmental award, and all that. The last one, I want to bring you the one relevant today. The last one, community enterprise. Community enterprise. I'm taking salary 2,000 from my company, but I'm the founder. It's a 45 million business NTA. We do 35 million, but my salary is 2,000. I already have enough. Okay, enough for my children's, enough already. So now we have to do community enterprise. What we mean by community enterprise is slightly different from social enterprise. Community enterprise means we provide for the community in the company, the people who work inside the company, make sure that they have enough to eat, enough to take baths, to come to work, enough clothing. And then the wider community, which is in my place is Rawang. The wider community working with the schools, and also the social concern there. So that's how we call it the community enterprise. Because naked, I come from my mother's womb. As I come, I will also depart. Whatever that I have in my hand, I also cannot even bring. Okay, time's up. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
What is good? You have shown us, oh Lord, what you require. You have heard all our songs of how we long to worship you. Yet you told